Hi friends, before starting this week's episode, we wanted to give a quick trigger warning as this episode talks about OCD and mental illness. So if this kind of conversation brings you harm, then please skip to 14 minutes into the video. But if this conversation brings you comfort, then please continue watching. Enjoy! It was December 21st, and with a holiday in just a few days' time, we were invited to stay with our friends at Tropic Bay. We weighed anchor and motored the short distance to the marina. After Seawind was secured, we packed a bag for shore and spent the next week on solid land, celebrating each other and our friends, cooking good meals, and relaxing. We even saw some Christmas manatees with their big snouts hanging out by a rainwater discharge, looking for some extra calories by sucking on dock lines covered in algae. And there isn't a day in Delray without a few ibis nosing around the grass for a meal. A cold snap was upon us, and with temperatures in the 40s, which is fairly cold for Florida even during the winter months, we couldn't resist spending some time aboard Seawind, celebrating the holiday the best way we know, with a fire going, music playing, and working on a project that would bring some holiday cheer into Seawind's cozy cabin.
Close your eyes. I'll bleed you out here. Come here. Come on.
Oh, it's warm up here.
Yeah, it's warm, I know. Okay, look. Oh, Christmas lights.
Oh, they're so twinkly.
Look. Oh.
Wow.
Look how cute, little bum.
Yeah.
Does it help your heart?
I'll feel better when I can clean out here with the lights and keep the vacuum.
Okay. Love you. Oh, that's nice, huh? No, it's not nice. No.
I said I need this paper.
Hi.
Having an OCD Christmas.
I love you. It's okay. Do you know how loved you are? You sure? You know how supported you are?
I just want to have a Christmas where I can look at the lights and not think about cleaning around them. They're really beautiful. I'm gonna finish the pillow.
Okay. Okay.
The term OCD gets thrown around a lot. People overuse it to describe the desire to be neat and clean or to describe their type A tendencies, but that is not the reality of having OCD. For me, it fixates on things feeling just right, and it can seem like a no big deal desire for neatness, but those close to me know that it is incredibly difficult and overwhelming on a day-to-day basis. Some may also argue that you shouldn't put a label on yourself, but knowing what is going on at the core helps me better understand myself and come back to earth when OCD goes after the things I love the most. So you may be wondering, well, why live on a sailboat if you have such a hard time? Well, believe it or not, it is the place where I feel most at peace, where I can explore and play and be 100% myself. It is where I can get through my toughest days with my best friend by my side, where I know I am never far away from something that brings me back to myself. Swimming, walking, yoga, meditation, cooking together, resting, being surrounded by beauty. These are just a few things that bring me back into my body and out of my head. I'm so grateful to have a space that brings me comfort, joy, and allows me to show up as my silly self no matter what curveball OCD throws my way. It is a journey that I will keep walking no matter how slow it may seem to go. I'm here for the ride.
Yeah, I'm on the drum, yeah, I'm on the snare drum. Yeah, I'm on the beat, cause the beat goes dumb. And I always spare heat, cause I'm playing for the sun. Playing for the king, playing for the title. I'm surprised you didn't hear this in the Bible. I'm so tired, I might go psycho. Christmas time, so here's recital. I'm so good like Michael, I go. I'm so down, yeah, I go. Stupid, young like Cupid. I'm a drummer boy, so do it, yo it. red white.
That's good. Well, you're not alone. Huh? We did it, we have lights. They look beautiful. I can't wait till it's like nighttime in
We're an
here.
anchor.
Yeah. It's gonna be so cool.
Katy's journey with managing her OCD has been tough, and I have been with her for most of it. All I can say for me is that it has been a journey of mistakes and also growth, learning patience and compassion and slowly beginning to understand how not to react when she's having a hard time. Learning that it's not personal or my fault. We do very literally hard things living on a sailboat and sailing on the ocean. Trying to live in sync with Mother Nature, keeping Seawind shipshape so she keeps us safe. Our lifestyle is a constantly changing environment, and you wouldn't think that getting tools out for a project, putting a load of groceries or laundry away, or making dust from drilling a hole would be a big deal. The thing is, for Katy, it can be. But we can also do small things. After all, sometimes it's the small things that are the hardest.
No. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And we hope it's a happy and gentle holiday. There's something out there.
No, we're just squeaking around. We've been wanting to put these lights up for a long time, and Christmas Eve seems like a very special time to do that, huh? We hope you enjoyed, and as Katy said, happy holidays from Sailing Seawind.
If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, you are not alone. We have linked the National Alliance on Mental Illness HelpLine information in the description and here on the screen. We love showing you all the beautiful aspects of an alternative lifestyle, but we also want to be 100% authentic and remind everyone that we can, in fact, go further together.
Okay. Parker has assigned me with... Okay, let's try this again. So the battery died. Parker has assigned me with videoing what I'm doing in the boat by myself today. As you can see, I'm in my floofy cover. And so Parker's working on a video and I have about a week and a half off work. So I have some spare time that I don't usually have, so I guess I will video what I'm up to. And I'm gonna put away our box of, let's see, our box of stuff that we got from Christmas that Parker's mom sent, and a few other things. So I'm just gonna put it away, and then after that I'm going to do a bit of an inventory of what we have in the boat as far as like food and snacks. I might do a little bit of cleaning, then I'll go back up there because it's cold in the boat right now because we don't have the heater on. So I'm just gonna do these few things and then we'll see. done doing what I'm doing. As you can see, I got all of the containers out, and I've just been kind of lazy in here. I was waiting for the rain to slow down a little bit, but I have a bit of a headache, I think just from the weather changes, it being so cold, and you know, it was 80 degrees Friday and then 40 degrees that night, so just have a bit of a headache, and I'm off after all, so I'm gonna take some time to just relax. I'm going to make a list. I've started to make a list, a mental list, of all the things I want to, you know, stock up on for our pantry, because we really haven't had a chance to do that yet. And we like to bake and just like have everything ready to make stuff on the boat. So I'm gonna go back up to the condo. I'm going to take this box of garbage. I pack some clothes because we're going out to dinner. And then yeah, do that and probably do some laundry tomorrow morning and just keep doing things piece by piece. Okay, so I just got back from going to the bulk food store. It's only like 2.5 miles away from where we are in Delray, and then also Whole Foods, and I didn't get any fresh stuff, or really mostly no refrigerated stuff. It was really just like trying to stock our pantry back up with like beans and broth and snacks and all of that good stuff. So I have some stuff. Those are the containers from yesterday, and then just some bags of goodies. And so I am going to spend the next however long organizing all the containers and putting stuff away. So it was a really big pantry run, and Parker went to some marine store with Trio. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm done. Parker is on his way down here. My hair is crazy. And I'm gonna show him the whole pantry and then decide what we're gonna do for dinner. Okay. Down.
We're anchored. Set the hook.
Bango, bango, bongo.
Bango, bango, bongo.
I'm stripping.
You're stripping?
Stripping the varnish.
Are you excited?
Yep.
Heat gun?
Scrapers.
Scrapers. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, Katy just started stripping the bowsprit because it needs to be revarnished, and I am doing a project that I have wanted to do for a very long time. And that project is replumbing our sink in the galley so it doesn't fill up with water when we're on a starboard tack. And yeah, that's been a problem that I've hated to see every time we're heeled over onto the port side. Our sink fills with water, and it's even threatened to spill over a couple times. We're taking advantage of the power at the dock to use the heat gun. Katy's running the heat gun up there, and I'm going to take advantage of just being at a dock to do this project. So Here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually crisscross them. So the port side is going to drain to the starboard side drain, and the starboard side is going to drain here, and then the sink is actually going to come back and it's going to drain into the opposite side. What that does is as the boat heels over, the opposite side raises up. And so by draining the sink to the opposite scupper, we shouldn't have the sink fill up, because even though the sink is going down when we heel over to the port side, the starboard side scupper drain is actually going up. So if I can find the happy medium of the sink still draining when we're on that heeled over side, then we shouldn't have the sink filling up the water. And then to have the safety of being able to close this drain off, I'm putting an inline ball valve in the plumbing underneath the cabinet where the sink is in the cabin. I got this first one off. God, it stinks, our drain. Ooh-wee. All right. Here's my valve. This is going to be the new nipple. This is going to be an elbow that actually gets screwed onto here, up there. Make sure it shuts down. Hey, there's the first part. It always pays to have some big channel locks on board. Here we go. Okay, so the next thing to do is to pull the hose out of the old hole and push it through the new hole. If you can hear that that whining, that's Katy up there on the bow. She has a time lapse going. So why don't we check in with her, see how she's going with that project. Okay, I'm back, everybody. I have successfully crisscrossed the first side, and I measured for the other side. I'm about to spin this thing on, the valve. I drilled my hole. I'll show you guys the hole. Here's the hole. So it's pointing right out. It doesn't look like it with the camera, but it is. There's the valve in there without the handle on, and it's pointing at the hole. Alright, so we have this side plumbed in. All this worked. Might put a strain relief on this here, but it's actually better than it was before as far as having stress on this little piece of tubing here. I have this all back on. I'm going to turn this back on for the first time since shutting it off. Okay, so it is up to the top still, which is kind of what I was thinking it would be. But no drip so far. So there you go. Good job.
Thanks.
Battery's almost dead. You did about half of it. Wow.
Almost more than half.
Yeah, more than half. Hey, proud of you.
My hand's crooked like this, I think.
Oh yeah. It's a carpal tunnel
It's
activity,
like
huh?
purple-y.
Aw. Doing a good job.
Go team go.
Go team go.
Guess what? I just got
What'd you just get?
a notification that my
From?
Kindle was delivered, so you better believe we're gonna go pick it up.
Oh. Katy got a new Kindle. All right. Well, it is almost dark. Katy and I had to run out to get a couple of things, and I am done replumbing the sink. So I'll show you guys what I ended up doing. So we have the new hole coming through the bulkhead, and it crisscrosses over to that C-clock. And then this port side drain travels over to that scupper drain as well. And then I had to go to West Marine and I bought some sanitation hose from the starboard side, and it crisscrosses and goes to this one. Katie's still up on the bow, stripping paint. She's almost done with the bowsprit, so we can go see what she's up to. See how far she's got.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
We're working on the boat.
Hello, hello. So are we.
Alright! I still got my sunglasses on. Stop.
Look at Katie May.
Look at her.
You're doing a really good job, babe.
Thank you. I need to do the sides.
Yeah.
I was doing a little sweeping, rearranging. We took the chain out and we measured it and we rinsed it off.
Trio projects.
Trio project.
You're anchored. Oh, you're not anchored over there anymore. I was going to show the people you were anchored.
Oh no,
But you got it all
washed
back.
off, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Then I'm getting rid of some garbage.
Nice.
I want to clean the cockpit out.
We're going to walk over and see what Trio's up to. Andre's installing his new autopilot. Oh, nice. I got my camera.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Hey, trying to make the autopilot work for a change.
All right, Trio's aft cabin is apart.
That it is. That it is.
It is almost dark, and we are going to clean up. Everything is out. Katie did such a good job. I can't wait to see it in the morning. It's nice to see Andre working on his boat. He's been busy with so many other things. Katie,
What?
did you do a good job today?
What do you think?
I think you did an amazing job. Did you get a Kindle today? I'm so excited for you.
Me too.
You did a good job. Proud of you.
Proud of you.
All right, we're going to pull the anchor chain up onto the dock and we're going to remark the different increments that we have. So when we're letting the anchor chain out, when we set the anchor, we know how much chain we have out. Okay.
The wipe of the.
Katie just said that the anchor locker is really...
Plant a garden in it.
Here's our anchor chain. 250 feet. 5/16 thick. You can see that this is the chain that we use mostly. This first 50 feet, the darker colored. This chain is the stuff that we hardly ever touch. You can see here, this is how I originally marked the chain. Orange paint is every 50 feet. So this is how we anchor sea wind to the seabed. Did you find some paper towels? Let's go see what it looks like in the anchor locker. I got the hose set up over here so I can drag it in. It's pretty disgusting, huh? Okay. Oh, look at that. Wow. Hi. Oh, look at that. Yum.
So I just want to wipe up the debris. That's
Okay.
Narnia.
I wonder how water is getting in. Okay, here we go. So we do have an issue up here. We're getting some salt water into here. This is a bronze fitting, and this is all 316 stainless, but it is rusting a bit. And I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know if our bolts aren't sealed up on the top of the bowsprit, or if water is getting underneath the bowsprit and leaking in through the bottom here. So I'm not really sure what's going on there yet. But for now, this is all right. I don't see anything drastically wrong, just something to monitor and then fix in the future. I had an idea. I'm going to put a little half wall here that seals and is removable. Oh, is that good? Okay, so these port lights haven't been opened in 8 months now. And they're a little stuck. All right. All right. So one thing I'm doing while we're at the dock here is I'm replacing our bow roller for the anchor chain. It no longer rolls, and it's made out of some rubber. It's original to the boat, I'm assuming. And so I have a new one that I'm going to put on. Wow. That bolt is bent. No wonder it doesn't roll. Okay, so here's the new roller. This is made out of Delray. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a really hard plastic, UV stable. Hopefully this will hold up for a long time. And then this is the new 1/2-inch bolt, and I have these bronze bushings that are going to act as a bearing. Using the old bolt to put some Tef gel on the threads.
Up next on Sailing Seawind, we shove off heading to Fort Lauderdale, fix our rusted nav lights, beef up the dinghy, do a rig check, find a weather window, hope for another good Gulf Stream crossing, buy some food, and set our sails with Seawind's bow pointed at the Bahamas. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. And as always, thank you so much to our wonderful patrons. We truly couldn't do this without you.